Hey y'all, Halfmilesniper here, and as you can see, we're back on my favoriteest range, the range at the Whittington Center. We've been practicing today for matches that are kicking off tomorrow. That'll be the Texas State Championship, and then we'll do New Mexico, then Colorado, and then we'll do a regional. So, trying to cram it all in. As you can see, as usual, we got a little bit of weather coming in. We were greeted with weather when we arrived last night in the form of one heck of a hailstorm. Got a little bit more setup to do, and we'll get to shooting. Today we're going to, right off the bat here, we're going to zero the rifle because we know that the ammo I'm shooting was hitting high at home, so we're going to zero it. And then we're going to check zero with my suppressor. And we'll check our speeds with the Garmin and do all the stuff we usually do in preparation for shooting distance. So y'all sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. So today we'll be shooting the 6.5 PRC. This is many times loaded Hornady brass, pushing the Hornady 147 grain ELD M, and we're going to be shooting 54.3 grains of H4831, which, as you recall from the last video, we did a seating depth test, and I stayed right where I've been at 0.002, I think it was, off jam. So I gotta go set the target camera up. We're gonna be shooting on a LaRue target, so I have 4 aiming points. Since I know we're hitting high, I'm gonna aim low on the lower portion, and I should probably hit up here if things are holding true. Of course, we gotta remember, at home, I'm only shooting at 1,500 foot altitude, and up here we are at 7,000 feet. So it's a little bit different. Give me a minute to hump down and get that target camera up, and then we'll get back here and we'll shoot a few rounds and get this thing zeroed up. Okay, so I have loaded up 3 rounds, 54.3 grains of IMR 4831. And like I said, we know these hit high at my home range. And for those that hate my portable bench, y'all should be in hog heaven because I'm on a cement bench today. Okay, so I'm going to take one shot. There's four aiming points on each one of those LaRue targets. I'm going to aim at the bottom left, and I suspect I'll be hitting just above or somewhere around the top left. That's based off of how it looked off my target last time we did the sitting depth test. Okay. We also know that the last time I shot these, they were running about 2920 feet per second. .2948, and that first shot hit in the upper box, left edge of it. So if I was holding there, okay, let's see what that does. Well, hell, I don't see it at all. I think I screwed up and went the wrong way. Let's see, we'll try that again. Yes, I went the wrong way. Okay. Well, those three gave us a average of 29.26, so not too bad. So I'm going to try 3 more. And hopefully I'm in a better spot. Oh, did something wrong there. Yep, I went and dialed it right without looking. So y'all get to watch me just burn through some ammo here, huh? And I took it right back where it was. And this one should be butter. No, I didn't. Well. Let me let the gun cool. I don't know if it's just me having a bad day or if this is the many times reloaded Hornady. But we got 2 more rounds. I'm going to shoot them on the upper left square and see if I can at least kind of put them in the same spot. I was thinking about this as I walked down to check the target camera. I've got a lot of target to look at down there, and I'm not accustomed to that. I'm accustomed to just having a little dot. Okay, top right square. Let me go ahead and make sure we're still getting good velocity. Now we're low and went farther right. I wonder, could the rounds have got damaged in transit? I mean, we only drove 1,100 miles. Could this be why the long-range competitive shooters load their ammo long and then finish seating them after they get to the match? Yeah, I'm going to say that many times reloaded brass has reached its limit. So we're going to try something a little bit different. And I got to figure out where I put it. There it is. I just so happened to load some with some once fired Hornady brass. And we're going to shoot this on the bottom right. So our first 3-shot string we averaged 29.26. Second 2-shot string here we averaged 29.28. So speeds didn't change much. Now we'll see if new brass or once fired brass makes any difference. Okay, this is once fired Hornady, pushing 147 ELD. $29.25. $29.30. So either I did something wrong in my loading, or the old brass just isn't doing its job anymore. I kind of pulled that one, but that's still better. 29.26. So the velocity is right where it should be. Group tightened right up. Not making excuses, but I've already shot like 600 rounds today in practice. But let me go pull that target and we'll measure it out. Well, not my best target. Took my first shot, it went here, and then I adjusted the scope the wrong way, and it went somewhere well over the target. Dialed it back to where we were, brought it here, said, okay, everything's good. Then I took a shot here, and I went to go right, but I didn't pay attention. Came over here, brought it back to the left, and ended up here. Yeah, I was a little bummed with myself. Then I said, well, I got 2 more rounds of that many times loaded Hornady brass. Let's see what we do here. And that is 1.5 inches. All day, every day. Yeah, not pleased. And then I shot some of the once fired brass. I've shot much better groups. Y'all have seen me shoot much better groups, but we got it 1.24. I think the many times fired brass has probably just reached its life, or end of life. 1.24. Not real pleased with that. But we're going to leave it right there. We're going to leave the scope set right there, because the next time out we're going to put the suppressor on, and I know the suppressor is going to change our point of impact. And if I remember correctly, it moves us up and left. Or is that up and right? Well, I know it goes up, and we'll figure out left or right later. Well, I hope you all enjoyed watching me have a bad day with the rifle today. But I still enjoyed being here. I thought about it a little bit more while I was getting the target down and measuring it up. We only got into town last night, so I may not be accustomed to the altitude yet. Definite 7,000 feet, the oxygen level's a little bit lower. And when you don't get enough oxygen, first thing goes your eyesight, then your fine motor skills. So I'm not going to put a lot of stock in having a bad day today. We all have them. It's just disappointing when you have one and you go shooting a rifle that you know can shoot a whole lot tighter. But fact of the matter is, we're out here shooting, and that's what matters. So with all that being said, as always, Halfmilesniper reminding you, stay strapped or get clapped. Carry everywhere you can. Get a CCW if you need one. If you're in a constitutional carry state, get CCW anyways. You might travel. Not everybody recognizes the right to carry without that extra little king's permission. I had a bad day, but it's a beautiful day to have a bad day on, and I'm on a beautiful range. I really do appreciate all y'all hanging with me. And those of y'all that hung out with me on the live while driving on the road again, I really appreciate that too. I just wish my phone mount wouldn't have died and started spitting my phone out. Otherwise, we could have kept going all the way into Albuquerque, which I did get some pretty dang good dash cam video in Albuquerque. I had to submit it to Albuquerque PD as evidence though, so I can't show it for a little bit yet, but I'll show it eventually. But you know what? I'm going to quit flapping my gums here. I'm going to get me a drink of water. I'm going to call it a day for today. And next time we come out, we'll put the suppressor on and we'll shoot it, see how much we get a increase on our velocity with the suppressor, and maybe my day will be a little bit better. As always, y'all stay safe, keep shooting. We'll catch you next time. Send it. Hit.